Hello everybody, welcome to this video with important information about weeks 1 and 2 for our English 9 course. This video is divided into two main parts. On the one hand, this is a wrap-up about the information and activities we worked on last week, week 1. Keep in mind that in Sikua you have information and suggestions on how to work with the Blackboard Collaborate tool. So I want to ask you to please keep this info in mind for the rest of the course. Number 2, remember that in the link content by week, you'll find the different activities and presentations and assignments that we will be working on throughout the different sessions in our course. So for last week, course introduction, genre analysis, and definitions, you were asked to prepare to watch the video definitions and take notes for Friday's session, but also you had a set of different activities for that session as well. It is important to point out here that I have decided to organize the information into subfolders below the activities banner that you see here on the video in the course. So all the ones corresponding to classes 1 and 2 in week 1 are located here in this mini folder or subfolder. And here's news, or here are good news for all of you. If you, by any chance or technological issue that you may have had experience last week, didn't post the information for the blog Tell Me About Yourself, Genre Analysis Task 1, and Genre Analysis Task 2, I will make the links available again until tomorrow, Sunday, before midnight, so that you have the chance of uploading and posting your different assignments. On the other hand, in this video, I will also talk about the different activities and assignments for week 2. I have prepared a chart with the specific information for next week, and I will also upload this information once I finish recording this video to our announcement section in Sikua. We have to be very, very careful with the way how we manage timing. I know, guys, that you have been very, very committed and understanding and responsible with the course, but we all have to improve our timing and make our best to take advantage of the 3 sessions that we have next week before Semana Santa. So this is the Word document I'm talking about with the different activities and assignments for next week. So for Monday, March the 30th, during the session, then the first part of the class or the session, we're going to have teamwork. So we will be discussing, sharing, and peer assessing your wikis for the definitions. Remember that these wikis are about the sentence, extended, and definitional elements dealing with definitions. So where is this wiki located at? Remember, you go back to Sikua, week 1, and in week 1 you go to class 3, and in class 3 you will find the presentation that I used yesterday or on Friday's session, and the instructions for the wiki. So remember that you have to write down, you have to choose 3 concepts from your major, important concepts, and write down 3 sentence definitions. Then you're going to split those concepts or sentences into 2 main parts. Number 1, you will choose one of those concepts, and based on the information in the video about definitions and here in the presentation about definitions, you will write down a full extended definition only for one of those 3 concepts. What happens with the 2 other concepts? Well, with those 2 other concepts, you are going to choose one of these definitional elements and complement the definition or the sentence definition that you have already written. Remember that to complete or create your wiki page, you have to click on the link here and then create your own wiki page or edit your own wiki page if you have already started it. Remember that to edit, you don't have to click on this button here, but on the arrow next or beside your name, as I'm doing right now. So you click on edit and then you complement. That is the end of the first part of the wiki. Now, on the second part of the class on Monday, we will have a review of relative pronouns and clauses, who, whose, which, that. That's why I asked you on the first day of class and here in the presentation about definitions to watch the video about relative clauses and take notes. Teacher, where can I find the video about relative clauses? Again, in Sikua, you go to the link language videos on the left menu, and you will see that the very first video is the one about relative clauses. So please watch this video and take notes, because on Monday we are not going to go in detail on this activity, but rather start working with a review of them. The assignments for Monday. So as soon as the session is over, you will have the rest of the day to finish the workshop that I will share with you on that day about relative clauses, and post it in SICUA in the folder class 4 in the section weeks 2 and 3 before midnight on Monday. For Wednesday, you will watch the video problem solution texts, take notes, and be ready to talk about it, because this is the core of the course. And also, and in addition to that, you will explore the following link and take notes about the connectors although and despite. What is going to happen on Wednesday, April the 1st? We're going to have a discussion and sharing of the relative clauses workshop, 20 minutes to that. We cannot spend more time on that. And practice with although and despite, also 20 minutes. In the second part of the class, we will talk about the problem solution texts. This is the most important session in the course. And talk about what one or exam one, which is connected to the problem solution texts, and the activities for after Semana Santa. On that day, you will have a workshop on problem solution texts, and yes, you will have to finish it before midnight and post it again in SICUA in the class 5 folder inside the link weeks 2 and 3. On Friday, we will discuss and share the problem solution workshops, your problem solution workshops in the first part of the class. And in the second part of the class, you will have your first, let's say, graded activity, which is the extended definition paragraph tags, and it's worth a 10%. Oh, teacher, what happens if we cannot finish during the class, during the synchronous session? The link in SICUA will be closed. I will show you the link in a moment. Will be closed, and then it will be up. You will have to submit it during the class, the first version of your activity, and then you will have the rest of the day until before midnight to upload the final version of that activity. Remember that this is your first 10% of the course. So as I'm explaining to you here in the chart, you will finish it before midnight, and you will post it in the following session or part of SICUA in the following link. So you come to SICUA, assessments, written assessment task here, and you will find this activated on Monday. Okay, extended definition paragraph. You will post it here. Guys, I am being very flexible here because this activity is we are supposed to work on this activity in class, not at home. But as we're going through difficult circumstances because of this pandemic and this confinement state that we're all in the country, giving you the chance of finishing it throughout the day. And I hope you don't cheat, that you follow the procedures. And I trust you because I certainly believe that I'm talking to professionals. Another important aspect here is remember that quiz 2, you are to work on it before Sunday, April the 5th, midnight. This quiz will be available this Monday, March the 30th, but I highly encourage you not to take it on Monday, but after Monday's class, so that we can have the time to practice and read the important information about relative clauses. Remember that in SICUA you also have the quizzes link, and I have just checked SICUA and I noticed that none of you has taken quiz 1. Remember that this quiz is mandatory. It's not graded, but it's mandatory, as I said on the first day of class, and you have to take it. So I have extended, as you can see here, the deadline for tomorrow, Sunday, March 29th, before midnight. So don't waste this opportunity. And here is the information about quiz 2. So all in all, this is all the information that I had to share with you. Remember that if you happen to have any questions or doubt, I will gladly help you clear them out, but please contact me before 8 p.m. today, Saturday. My best wishes for all of you. Please stay safe and sound at home with your loved ones, and I'll see you on Monday in class. Bye-bye.